BetOnline is your number one source for all your summer sports this season, from MLB, golf, NBA, and NHL playoff stats. All the latest stats, news, and scores are available to you to follow your favorite teams. So get the latest odds and lines, including the latest team matchups, player props, and odds of just about every sport out there. Head to the website today or use your mobile device to get in the action. BetOnline, where the game starts. John Kameipa summed his bad reputation. Recently in an interview, Bryan Danielson mentioned that he soon will once again require surgery to deal with an injury, and he's still working on Collision Dynamite, really bad TV ratings and ticket sales. My question for you guys, mostly Konnan and Disco, is what is Bryan Danielson's reputation like behind the scenes? I don't mean, that guy's a but I mean, what are the wrestlers saying about Danielson still working despite clearly not in good health? Are people admiring his toughness and dedication, or are they calling him a moron for beating himself up like this? P.S. Ben Hamin got torn apart on YouTube all week. I haven't seen this reaction since the Billy Body days. Wow. I don't know. I got to go look at that. I'm going to look at the YouTube sections. Because of his stuff, the stuff he said. You know?
Oh, the Dave Chappelle clone thing?
Yeah.
Well, if it was, I don't know if that made, I don't know, because he usually only puts wrestling stuff on YouTube. So maybe it's the stuff where he was saying that Vince is still connected. And
first of all, here's the problem with Vince and Ben. Okay.
Why don't you look at it, Joe, and see what it
is? Vince has to realize, I'm doing Vince's show tomorrow.
Right.
Vince has to realize, dude, when you're doing a show with the conspiracy theorists, and, you guys think everything at WWE is a conspiracy, and you think you guys have it all right. I got DMs, or the DM, from stuff that they report on the show, and the guys who, they're just Ben Hamin guys, completely clueless. And went over some of the things they were saying and how it's completely untrue. Right. But those guys just don't. They think they're right all the time, and your stuff is conspiracy stuff is easily verifiable. They think that there's a lot of intentionally trying to bury people on that show. And I've
right, the Sheamus one, they were hating him or something like that. I was like,
I got a DM from somebody who says completely false.
Right.
They're not looking at you. So yeah.
I don't know which one
they don't hate you when you've been there that long and you've contributed that much.
Okay, that's what it was. Husey put up Konnan on is Triple H deliberately burying Sheamus. Yeah. So that must be the clip they're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so John Kameipa is subject to bad reputation. Did I read this shit? Oh yeah. Okay, no, but Bryan Danielson. Okay. Dude. You would think that most of these older guys go to get paid all this money, and you would think that Tony would try to take care of them, but he's running Bryan Danielson into the ground like a horse that looks like it's ready to. It's like the horse is 9 years old, and you're running it, and it's gonna you can tell its next race is gonna bring it's gonna collapse, right?
Okay, Tony's at fault because this is probably Bryan. He's got that Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit mentality. He's only going to go 100 miles an hour. He's not going to go at all, and he has no, low speed. They just always going to bring it. But it's up to Tony to save him from himself and go, hey, dude, you can't be doing these risky moves anymore, And he's not doing that.
Well, let me just give you just the obvious here, okay? And how unfortunate it is that they don't care. I'm going to give you a list of guys over 40 years old that are getting paid fortunes to go wrestle in AEW. They got paid fortunes to go wrestle in AEW. And what has happened to them on that show.
Okay.
CM Punk. Torn tricep, twisted ankle, whatever. Okay?
One tricep twice, wasn't it?
Well, one in WWE. Okay?
You're right. I'm sorry.
Right.
Matt Hardy.
No, Matt Hardy. Okay, broken, concussed, plastic, Jeff Hardy. Actually, Jeff Hardy got hurt motorcycle riding. Well, here's AEW, correct? I think he was, okay?
Yeah, he hurt his arm.
Edge now.
Right.
Broken leg. Christian, torn tricep. Bryan Danielson, another surgery. The only guy that doesn't get hurt.
Eddie Kingston.
But he's not a WWE guy that can't get it. The only guy that hasn't gotten hurt is a guy with a history of taking care of himself out there and not doing stupid things that get you hurt. Chris Jericho. You would think that they'll be telling these guys when they're laying out these matches and there's significant injury risk of the things to do is say, dude, you don't have to do this. You're 50 years old. We're paying you $3 million, and they just let them go out and I don't know.
You're getting paid, so you don't have to do that anymore.
Right.
You can go out there and get over other ways. Ray doesn't do half he used to do when he was young, and he's still over.
Right, and he still gets hurt too.
Yo, what's up? I just want to thank you guys for watching this clip. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And join our YouTube membership for hours and hours of exclusive, unedited, uncensored content. And being a member will help you get involved in our upcoming live streams. Thank you for your support. Thank you for riding with us. I know you got a lot of other podcast choices, be it wrestling or other ones. And thank you for picking us. Boom.